Hello y'all, this is Balenciaga, a Hearts of Iron 4 mod that adds a new path to France centered around the real-life fashion company Balenciaga, which was historically founded in 1919. This mod was made by the Shaky, I believe, who is a HOI4 content creator, and we have some event here called A History of Balenciaga, and it just goes over the background of the luxury fashion brand and its founder. Just say I am Balenciaga, and now Cristobal is going to ask for funding, and we have three choices here, and let's just go with pay to man, and this means Cristobal Balenciaga will open his Paris boutique next month. And what this essentially amounts to is we're deciding how fast we want to get to his path, and since we want to get to it as fast as possible, we'll just go with pay to man, and I'm going to skip ahead to whenever the Balenciaga boutique opens up. It is February 1st, 1936, and the Paris boutique opens up to a warm reception. It seems, reading the text of this event, and just say we are Balenciaga. And now we have an event about one Winston Balenciaga, who I believe is like a model for Balenciaga, and he is Balenciaga, Charles D. Balenciaga, and this is the younger brother of Cristobal Balenciaga. And we're getting these events because Winston and Charles are both potential leader options, I think. But with the Paris boutique open at this time, we can begin accessing this portion of the focus tree that's been added by the Balenciaga mod, and I have focus autocomplete on, and just for the record, so if you try to do this yourself, your mileage will vary. I will be using console commands, it will get things done faster, build the fashion industry, do all that, unite the populace, one people, gain some cores in North Africa, flash, one model to rule them all. And what's this about? Something about Charles D. Balenciaga and Winston Balenciaga are like competing with each other, I guess. A new economy, a new riot, and let's just go with Charles D. Balenciaga, who will become the leader for the Democratic Party. That is done. What a Democratic Party in France. France is Balenciaga, and France is now known as Balenciaga, and the high brand fashion company has taken control of the state. And it's still, it's democratic in terms of ruling ideology. And we have like 5 separate different focus branches here. And I'm just going to go with the one. We'll start on the left and make our way to the right. And then we'll just finally end up with that last focus there at the bottom. So let's complete the America's handbag. Do that. We'll focus on bringing fashion to the Americas. Build up Guiana, Guinea, whatever. The Joy de Vivre, gain some more gold on Brazil, and I'm going to just annex Brazil now. Brazil's been annexed, and let me make Brazil a puppet of Balenciaga. They have been enlightened with fashion, Balenciagan fashion, which is in its own league of its own, I suppose. Expand the beautiful protectorates. Will demand submission from Venezuela and Colombia. And Colombia, they rejected our request, and Venezuela accepted puppet status. And now, let us annex Colombia. I think this is the right tag. I hope it is. It is, yes. It was COL. COL, yeah. Now, release Colombia. Done. So, we have 3 puppets. Actually, no, I did it wrong. No, I did it right. Okay, we have 3 puppets in South America. So let's secure new Balenciaga. Oh my goodness gracious. They're going to take over the entire continent. Boutiques in South America. The Balenciagan dream. Gain puppet focus work on the United States. Oh my goodness gracious. Annex to USA. This may take a second to register because it's a lot of land Balenciaga's just going to devour. And that is that. Now, let's release the USA. Release the USA. Come on, where are they at? Release the nation as a puppet. And with that, can we do this? Yes. And we just annexed Balenciaga in America and gained a core on New York. And we still have a bunch of war goals on areas in the Americas. Let me just use TD-Bug here, because I don't know all the country tags. Annex Mexico. Who do we all have war goals for? I don't really know. I know it's a number of Latin American countries. Release Mexico now. They're going to be a puppet of us. Let me do that. Come on. Nation released. Good. And who else is next? Let me see. Who else? Who else? So, war goals, quite a few. Oh my goodness gracious. Panama. Annex Panama. That's done. Costa Rica. And release both of them, Costa Rica and Panama. I think it's just a puppet war goal anyway. I may just move on. And potentially may or may not come back to this fashion enlightenment of North and South America. And where is Panama? My goodness, I can't find it on this list. I have so many. France has so many countries they can release. And is this like an annex war goal thing or a puppet one? Oh, it's puppet. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just go into the next branch of the focus tree. And let's see here. A most British dress. Infiltrate Ireland. Dangerous fashion. Ireland is Balenciaga. And Ireland now belongs to Balenciaga. And I bet you won't see Gucci do that. Or whatever a high fashion brand is. I don't know too many of them, honestly. British fashion crimes. Dealing with London. And we can choose to create the Balenciaga British Union. Sure, England is Balenciaga. That is done now. And the Balenciaga and British Union is a thing. What is going on in Scotland? What is this? The Balenciaga Highlands. Alright. Next, focus branch. Securing real estate. Break into the Benelux. French war machine. I have to just deal with the Low Countries, don't I? Yes, I do. What is their name? The tag is HOL, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's not the right one. And Belgium. Annex Belgium. Done. Luxembourg. With that, we'll now integrate the Benelux. They'll all be cores of the Balenciaga and British Union. So Benelux innovation, commit to fashion, gain an annex war goal against the German Reich. Sure. Declare war, annex. And that's done. And now annex Germany, and this may take a moment here. Or not. That's done though. And river fashion, that's completed. The Continental Catwalk. Oh my goodness. Balenciaga just wants to make all of Europe its puppet, doesn't it? It does. Estonia accepts, Latvia accepts, Lithuania accepts, Czechoslovakia accepts, Kingdom of Hungary accepts, Greece accepts. Are they all accepting? Did they all accept puppet status? They just gave in to Balenciaga that easily. Okay, I'm not complaining, but that really helps me out. Now, Bavarian fashion, and Napoleon is Balenciaga. Okay, so we had to control the USSR for that focus to be able to be done, and this will definitely take a second to just register this huge land grab here in Eastern Europe. There we are, and Balenciaga now controls Russia and all of the Soviet states. And complete this now. Napoleon is Balenciaga. Going on to the next branch, Cambodian branch. Expand to Siam. Siam accepts puppet status. Prepare to intervention. The Balenciaga article incitement. What the world? A new type of fashion. We can puppet Japan if we want to. Just, yeah. Go ahead and annex Japan now. That is done. Complete the focus. Actually, no. I gotta release them, don't I? Yes, I do. I already have so many countries to keep track of. Release Japan. Done. And Yakuza is Balenciaga. And a deal with the Yakuza is made. And Balenciaga controls Japan. but now the fashionable syndicates are a thing in Tokyo. It looks like, yes. And we have one more focus branch, winter fashion, enter Scandinavia, enter Canada, surprise Island, invade Finland, invade Scandinavia. Oh my goodness, annex Fin, Fin, annex Sweden, annex Denmark. Is that right? No, I was thinking of Norway. I think I got Denmark. I forgot Norway. Norway is absorbed, and all of Scandinavia is taken into Balenciaga and surprise Haida Gwaii. And we took over some territory there. Invade Canada. Winter fashion version 2. And winter is Balenciaga. So we have to annex Canada for that. So that is done. And winter is Balenciaga. Get a bunch of like 50 oil for that. Wow. And I gotta control every single country, don't I, to get this, the final show. And to do this, I'm gonna use a console command, a wonderful console command for all of your world conquest needs, and it is annex all. And this may take some time to work. It is done. We control the world, and the parts that aren't directly controlled by Balenciaga are controlled by its puppet states. And let's do the focus to final show. And you are Balenciaga. Well, only always fashion, but it says here, you are Balenciaga. And this has been the Balenciaga mod. Tell me what you think of it in the comments below. You can check out the video. Well, you can check out the mod in the video description. That's what I meant to say. And after you leave a comment, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and then ring the bell for notifications.